Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid Zero to Hero Challenge on build 42. Last left off, I hit the big milestone getting another level in fitness. I forget which level it's at now. I think it's just 2, but still, it's a milestone. So we'll start off looking at that stuff real fast. Burpees, almost full. Some on that. We're close on getting maintenance 2 up. Well, maintenance level 2. Then we can read that book. Carpentry's been read. Yeah, fitness level 2 finally was reached. Third of the way through strength 4, which will get rid of one of our negatives. I'm hoping once we get up to 5, it might get rid of the fast metabolism. Who knows? Because if I remember right, that's one of the things that gave me that. Well, that was one of the things that I'd take for getting to 0 fitness. Because I'm pretty sure this only gives -4 on fitness. But yeah, that's all this. Sneaking is slowly getting up there with light-footed. Nimble and running are going their own way. Bunch of other stuff I still need to go through. But alright, so with us pretty much all set here, make sure our inventory is pretty much empty. Got extra battery for if this runs out. We will go back to that base, which is, well, not base, but right here. We're gonna go and look for I need to stop closing this. I do have to say, like, clearing these houses out has made it a little bit less boring. Wow, that gets super dark. Yeah, we've seen this already. This is just a wallet. We'll toss that. We'll see if we find anything while we're going towards the house, and this will finish up getting our forage up some. There we go. There's our forage. What did we find? Oh, sharp flint flake. That's usable for other crap, actually. So that's our foraging too, finally. So we got that out of the way. I knew it was only going to be like 1 or 2 things we'd find, then it'd go up. Actually, while we're moving through, we might get exercise fatigue around like 8 o'clock here, 7, 8 o'clock here. Might as well pull this out for now. I need to get to the second house, and I'm just going to move a bunch of stuff from the middle crates over. It's got a lot of great stuff in the crates, but it'd probably just be best for me to move the crap and get out of the way. And I'm just super curious as to what the heck is in that room. You can't tell if that is broken or not. Also, always trying to look out for any Zeds might be here. Hate seeing those cracks that are. Makes me wonder if the house is going to eventually collapse. Okay, be cautious. We'll take this down. Okay, so everything comes out of these. That's that. Okay, so all these are okay to move them to the last one here. I honestly might take this wood saw with me. Okay, time to start moving. Crap. Move. Place. Knew that the door would be right behind this. Place that there. Yep, can't get back into there just yet. Hoping the game doesn't pull any dick move on me with... Yeah, I can just go there on top of that garbage. Alright. What the heck is back here? Water ration cans. So this is like a doomsday prepper. Oh, nice jerry can. Entrenching tool, that's helpful. Canteen. Candles. Take all. Gas mask filters. Don't really need them, but... Ooh, hell yeah. So it takes those pots. That's 23 with 65. Okay, so that's even more stuff I can carry. Crafting recipe, learn from that. See, I like that. I wasn't expecting to find something like this without finding actual military personnel to take down. I'm gonna actually switch over to these. Okay, so we got that. Small protective military case. It only carries 5 though. I don't know what the hell that's about. Wire on the ground. Ammo boxes. Well, we don't have a whole lot of ammo, so it doesn't really matter. What do we got here? What are these? No, we got something on these. No guns, but did find some pretty neat stuffs. So this one I'm still gonna leave on the map as it is, just because it's got some great stuff on it. Well, in it, especially those crates. And knowing me, if I was going to start ripping things apart for more materials, I would definitely want to remember, like, there's a crap load of stuff there. See, this takes place my fanny packs. Anything go? Yeah, this one here. It's a leather coat though, I can't just... I got the stuff to cut it, but it's got the flakes. I don't want to use those flakes up. This will make things slightly lighter since it is a 2 right now. Still stupid heavy. But luckily we got through all that without having to fight anything. And I'm going to have to try to reorganize stuff since it'll be taking the place of those 2 fanny packs. The satchel can carry 15. That's at full, that's useful, that's useful. Water ration cans themselves, so that could be super useful down the line. 6 candles out of that. 65, but I think the double bag itself already does 65. Yeah, 65 and 23. Canteen's 0.2. Flask is 2.2 anyway, too. Finding a sleeping bag, though, is neat. See, if we found a box of batteries, that would have been super good. Empty jerry can. That's another thing for carrying gas, at least. Entrenching tool. Gas mask filters. Leather coat. I want to chop up since that gives us some leather stuff. But either way, so this can get taken out. Matchbox. Tarp can go. Oh, this is full, so tarp can't go there actually. So this one's pretty empty. We'll put this one up. Put that right there. Place. Where can I place? Can I place you? Yeah, I'll place you on top of here. So technically, that's more storage right there. Jerry can will get placed over here. Trauma bag. I mean, technically it's first aid, so I might end up moving that upstairs. %, reduction with 7 carry. I'll have to look at that in the future here. But for now, this stuff mostly can go here. A little bit of a lag spike there. Finding a full matchbox is nice too. Oh, you can use it for dismantling stuff too. Now, what can this be done? This is napping. They make an all out of it. Pretty much just need to find friggin' these sharp flint flakes. That's that. This like some majorly primitive stuff there. Is this light enough to go in here? No, it's still just one. Dang. Why the hell is this so heavy? Okay, that goes there. Did I put anything in here? No. Okay, sleeping bag. Research that. I should have figured that'd be heavy. Didn't expect it to be a hide sleeping bag. Placed, unpack and place in a tent to increase sleeping comfort. I'll put you right there for the time being. These I'm going to put into the satchel for now. Replaces fanny packs. Still, honestly, fanny packs were 0.4. Well, this is 1, but it has higher capacity for encumbrance reduction. No, this one's actually 85, but there was a 2. These together would only carry 4, where this one can carry 7. And then it also has the thing for reducing magazine fed reload time. So that might actually be a really good thing for us down the line here for our magazine stuff. Let's see, does this, yeah, this stuff can be put in there too. So yay, finding more stuff, cool. There's the book. Okay. Now grab it. Sit down for a rest before we go about more stuff. Slowly getting more and more stuff done. So this is 135. Boo, 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 boo. Put these in here for now. The walnut I'm going to throw away. These I'm going to hold on to. Put that there. So we're getting lower on the water flasks, but So matches go in here. Boop. That's about half full now. And I'm the hungry. That's cornmeal and corn flour. Still fresh. This tater's definitely holding out pretty well. We're gonna go and get one more building checked. Now clear most of it. Health is a little low, but that's because of carrying stuff. So close with that. Got that. So happening to get our maintenance up higher will be awesome. Okay, get that out. This is our last one on this side of the block. We got all those. Getting there, getting there. And I think we got foraging done to level 2 this episode in the beginning. Still sort of sad that we didn't find any freaking guns in that basement. It was neat how it was hidden away, but because I haven't seen that before. But we did find some really useful stuff, like that Alice harness. Webbing. I think webbing's... I'm not sure what webbing's for. But we got some good rest while back at the base and read more of the animal care book. So when we do find something, we'll carry the hell out of those animals. So over here is the last one in this grouping, and we have to be slightly cautious because of all the darn trees. Got that there. Looks like this back door was broken open. Let's see if we can see anything from outside before we end up getting ambushed and all. So that room looks clear. This looks fairly clear, but the radio's on in there. Got two idiots over here, one of which aggroed on us already. Always gotta watch the trees as well. Come on, maintenance of XP. I forgot about this. We'll just get rid of that now. And we forgot to put the damn matchbooks in there too. There's our maintenance. So we hit maintenance 2 in this episode 2, and we got a Z right in the side here. So we might be able to get... Where did he go? In here? Okay, so we got that. Play knife, nothing helpful. Ooh, that's helpful. And cordless phone rip part. Nothing else in there. Pillow. Resident key, t-shirt. More crosswords. Did not tell me we've got another radio. Take your battery. Okay, so I hate that we have to use this to pick the stupid thing up. There we go. And it went right into my other inventory. Okay. Nothing there just yet. On that, decide to open inwards. Sorry. More sleeping pills. Again in the wrong spot. What's here? A plank. Odd to find a plank, but we shall take it. Got another radio in here. Take that battery out. Got that. Garbage. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, butterfly knife. Some mouse trap. Useful stuff. Not what we needed. Sink. Fill up the water flask. No. The dyes, I just don't know what the heck those are supposed to be for unless you like really like the specific shirt and you want to change the color of it. I don't know. Another resonance key. Another brochure. It's like, yeah, I know I can always just go to these places, but I don't know. I sort of like the idea of like this sort of tempting people towards it. What do we have here? What's jar of potatoes? Hell yeah. That'll give us another jar to work with too. Alright, this one, we'll just take it. Another toolbox. Why not? That'll give us another place to store things. Alright. So this is another house gone through and actually cleared it out. So we'll just leave that open. And we'll just walk. I'm still doing okay. Getting there. So we got more stuff all together. So that's always great to have. Big problem is our strength still being sort of kind of low, but is closing on the level 4, which I think it jumps up to 11 for the next one. I can't remember. But us essentially like taking out the Zeds in the surrounding area is making life a little bit more easy for us. Sorry, I was just seeing if I could potentially put it in another place. Okay, so let's get some of this crap here. Find a jar of potatoes is nice. Alright, another toolbox, so shall be placed over here. This one's low, so we can start putting some stuff in there. Why didn't the car key go in on my keychain? Okay. What stone could be put in there at least? Put that mouse trap in there. Put the wood glue in there. The quarter pipe is exactly what's left. And this one's completely empty. Okay. So we've got this. Can we put the batteries in? No, it won't fit. Darn it. All this filled up. So much junk in here. And put these in here. Put those in there. Read this real fast. So while we're reading, let's see here. Trapping, no, we need to read next level foraging, which I'm not sure if we actually have. I think we do. Fishing needs to be finished. Strength is getting up there. It's at the 1/3 mark. Sneak is getting up. Night foot's getting up. Nimble and running. Fitness. Butchering has been read. Animal care is being worked on. Agriculture's getting up there. We need to find electrical 2. Cooking will go up on its own. Carpentry 3 we've read already. Blacksmithing 1 needs to be finished. Need to read maintenance. So, you know what? Screw it. We'll finish putting this stuff away, and then we'll actually actively read through maintenance. Items that can go down here. This goes up in the already read bookshelf. That's almost full. All that stuff goes up here. Give me this. Where is maintenance 2? Maintenance 2, you're gonna get the hell right out of you. So that goes here, that goes here, sheet goes there, sleeping pills go here, planks will come over here, make sure we didn't forget anything else. Okay, alright. We're gonna end this episode actively reading through this crap. Because getting that maintenance XP is like way too important to pass up. This is where a fast reader becomes very helpful. And then the fast learner gives increased XP gain supposedly as well. So we got that. We're already a little bit on the high end of the weight spectrum, so that's less we got to worry about. Times 3. Times 3.5. Just flat out reading this all the way through, non-stop. Gonna do resting afterwards. There we go. Maintenance 3 done. And I'm a dummy. Stop doing that, Mags. Well, maintenance 2, not maintenance 3. You go here. That's 1 and 2. 3 isn't there. We do have Foraging 2. Right. Yeah, Foraging 2 would be necessary. Mechanics 1 is a necessary one as well. Now that's the pile upstairs I need to go through still. Foraging 2, Mechanics 1. Yep. Getting through stuff slowly but surely. For now, we get some num-nums, lay down, and when the new day starts, we get another episode done. Grab. Grab. Why do they have to make it? I hate how unnecessarily bothersome they have to make it this. Cancel. Pour a bowl of cereal. You know. That uses 5 right there, so that's not too bad. Create salad using potatoes. Then this. Transfer liquid. Oop. So I'll be able to get one more bowl out of this. Should not be hard to pour a bowl of cereal. That does make the cereal last much, much longer. Okay, Alright, that is closed at least. Grab, sleep. Yes. Might end up sleeping until 7, but we'll see. Carpentry ready. Blacksmithing's ready. Just stopped everything to get this done. So these next 2 levels of maintenance are covered. And I think I put maintenance 3 upstairs. That means we need to find maintenance 4 still. But today we had a lucky find with the Alice belt suspenders and military satchel. So a lot of neat stuff's done today. Anyway, so we will transfer liquid, bowl. We got 100 left. I think we might have another thing of milk downstairs that we can actually use for that stuff. But ending off, burpees are near full. We didn't exercise yesterday, we just went straight through reading maintenance 2. Too important to gain that XP considering how slow it happens for now. But putting on par with our blunt weapons is like pretty nice, because then that means if this like keeps shooting up at a good rate, that'll make all the rest of these less bothersome, and possibly even repairing them as we're getting along. It's like long blades, I'm not too sure on a lot of long blades. Axes, those are sort of self-explanatory. Short blade and short blunts are going to be scary-ish. Spear will be a big one for, we can do carving, carve spears, and then use those for getting carving up and getting spears up out of them. Cooking slowly, getting along, even making the bowl of cereals here count. Moving on down here. Gonna have to check our plants on next episode. Animal care, I think we're about halfway through reading that. Let me check right here actually. Yeah, we're halfway through that. We're gonna go downstairs and check the break room. If there's any milk left in the container down there, we'll just transfer it. Then that'll leave us these 2 things in our inventory. Again, happy that I found this. It'll be neat for when I find whatever the hell I can put in the webbing here. Got a holster still for a gun whenever I decide to work on that stuff. Crap ton of keys. Most of these residence keys I can just get rid of once I decide to. Since I've already finished this block, the inner part, I might start hitting the outer part of the block. Not a whole lot in these 2 going up. Lightfoot and sneaking, slowly getting there, increase, slowly getting strength up from moving stuff around and fighting. Need to read Foraging 2. I think I got that upstairs. Trapping 1. Tracking 1. Fishing 2. Need to finish reading that. And I think blacksmithing 1 as well. We're slowly filling this tree out. All of these skills out. So it just takes time. Again, thank you guys very much for following along. And until next time, tacos and burritos. Bye.